to this day, every journey that brought us to this place. We're filled with wonder that words couldn't ever contain. This is what we've been waiting for, at the dawn of forevermore. We can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we've been waiting for. We were meant to be, we can feel it, we're ready for anything. This is what we've been waiting for, at the dawn of forevermore. We can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we knew we would find, leaving all of our doubts behind. We can stand on this ground so sure. This is what we've been waiting for. Give our dreams to the rising sun. Make our way, we have just begun. We're closer to heaven, there's so much ahead of us.
Dr. Seuss wrote, "We're all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love." We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the weirdness, love, and marriage of Sergio Loas and Taylor Odinsky as you affirm your bond formally and publicly. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement that this is the next chapter of your lives together. Marriage is a blending of separate histories and traditions, cultures and values. Sergio and Taylor, together you create your own independent family unit, combining the traditions, cultures, and values that are most meaningful to you both. Today we mark your transition as a couple, not only by celebrating the love between yourselves, but also celebrating the love between all of us. The love of your parents, your siblings, extended family, best friends. Without that love, today would be far less joyous. A poem by Whitney Hansen. They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that may be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful, it burns bright, then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you love like a river that twists and turns. It changes and flows, it's powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like the river finds the sea. If, as poets tell us, love is an emotion which we cannot control, I believe like is an emotion that is much more powerful. If love grows without thought, it may be fleeting when times get tough. If love, in and of itself, is easy, liking someone takes work. To be a partner the other can like, you need to choose actions, words, and intent that align with the commitments of the vows you exchange here today. And not just for today when things are easy, when the sun is shining and mundane day-to-day tasks health challenges and stresses seem a distant acquaintance. But when the inevitable challenges arise and test us, be the partner whose words and actions are likable. Speak to each other with the tenderness you feel at this moment. Speak of each other with the respect you hold for those you've surrounded yourself with today. Communicate your thoughts and feelings often and honestly. Communication removes insecurities and fears. Listen to the meaning of words said. Listen harder for thoughts unspoken. Know that words can be misspoken and misunderstood. If you feel anger or frustration, remember the context. Know that words can be misspoken and misunderstood. If you feel anger or frustration, remember the context. Know that history and actions speak clearer and louder. Never stop building a foundation of trust through thousands of small gestures, sentiments, actions, and words. The strength of a relationship is built over time. Look at each other. Think of the life you've built so far. Through communication, you've become experts at sharing a life together, even when you're not in the same space. Be each other's biggest fans. Cheer your successes. Share your failures. Be unwavering in your support of each other's hopes, dreams, goals, and interests. Be honest with yourself and trust each other with those thoughts. Let your words support your actions, and your actions support your words. Habits repeated are not what you do, they are part of who you are. Habits will build your bond that can weather all the storms. Today, as you commit to each other, also commit to your relationship. Nurture it, respect it, be faithful to it. Publicly declaring your commitment to each other in front of friends and families carries weight. When you stop sweating, look around at the faces of those who have traveled from across the world to bear witness to your commitment to each other, and know that the collective experience and wisdom of your loved ones is here to support you. We are your people. Reach out and share. Ask for help. Share the good times and the tough ones. Fall into like with each other. Day after week, year after decade. Love is easy when you really, really like each other.
Taylor. TJ. I am obsessed with you. How did I get so lucky? Hold it closer. Whenever I think of specific memories throughout our years together, like the Orlando Ferris wheel or driving through the tunnels of Croatia, standing in a huge group in Times Square on New Year's Eve, or strapped into a tiny plane waiting to jump out in Maui, what always comes back with the clearest image is your big, beautiful smile and your happy, adventurous face. No matter what we're doing or where we are, as long as we're together, it's the best and only place to be. You've taught me something amazing, though. Life is not made up of only these vacations or adventures, but mostly the moments in our daily lives. The kiss before every meal for fear of the bite tax, dancing and dipping in the kitchen, the face we make before we turn off the lights at night.
That's the face.
Yeah. It's these interactions that make me truly infatuated with you. You make me so incredibly happy. Every time we talk or touch, it reminds me that you're my light. Through tough times, you're my optimism and my hope. You motivate me to be the best I can be. You're the first person I think about in the morning and the last person at night, whether I'm right beside you or far from you. As we commit to a life together, I have a few vows and promises to make in front of all of our amazing loved ones. I vow to support you, your journey, your continued growth through all our adventures together, even if that means stuffing prints and enduring those plastic little staticky
Really
things.
things.
Yeah.
They're a bit-
Yeah. I vow to be your rock and to always be there whenever strength and support are needed, especially when there's a particularly stinky compost that needs to be taken outside.
Thank you.
I got you. Yeah. I promise to continue to be silly and have as much fun with you as possible. It's our silliness daily that keeps me going. I vow to be a witness to your life and promise to care about everything. The good, the bad, the incredible, and even the mundane. All of it every day. Except your reality TV shows. I can't I just don't.
Real
I can't.
Housewives? No?
I can't do it. I'm sorry. Every day, even after 10 years, I feel a stronger connection with you as we learn about each other, as we teach each other, and as we grow together. You are the reason I am. You are all my reasons. Taylor Janelle Odinsky, I love you to all the planets and back. I choose you. I love you, and I vow to love you each and every day.
When I wrote these today, I realized they're very long and my voice is still gone. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Sergio Daniel Lois, the love of my life. As I stand here with you, reflecting on our journey we've shared since our teenage years, I'm filled with gratitude for every twist and turn that brought us to this moment. I remember shortly after we first got together, my mom described us as Leonard and Penny from The Big Bang Theory. And in that moment, that offended us both, actually, because I thought that meant she saw me as a bimbo, and you thought it meant she saw you as a super nerd.
Yeah.
But little did we realize at the time she was onto something, referencing what different ends of the spectrum we are to one another. One of the elements that makes our relationship so strong, because I believe true compatibility is being with someone who completes you. How lucky are we to be polar opposites, one excelling in ways that the other doesn't? What an unstoppable team we are when we come together. You're the calm to my storm, the mustard to my ketchup, the chocolate to my chips, fitting together like two opposing puzzle pieces. We balance each other out and you make me feel whole. I truly don't know who I would be without your positive presence in my life for the last almost decade, because you inspire me to be the best version of myself for you. I'll follow you anywhere because you are home to me. You make me laugh harder, adventure farther, and love stronger than I ever have before. And you believe in me more than I do, and accept parts of me that I have a hard time loving and accepting myself, truly showing me the meaning of unconditional love. To be able to live an authentic life while being loved by the best person I've ever known is the gift of a lifetime. When I'm in your presence and I'm not afraid of the challenges that await us, instead I embrace them. I'm excited to continue making those big and small daily decisions with you, travel across continents alongside one another, to grieve, to grow, and to keep on creating this beautiful life we already have together. I'm beyond thrilled to have a front row seat to witness the father that you will become. How lucky are our future kids to get you as a dad? You carry yourself with such admirable charm, will help loved ones with no questions asked, and can research your way into solving literally any problem you face. Genuine, selfless, humble. Not only are you my greatest teacher, but you are so truly one of a kind. I hope that one day you will see yourself the way that not only I, but everyone sees you. You're the hardest working, most loyal man I've ever met, and being with you is a privilege that I will forever take seriously. I vow to cherish all the little moments and to greet you with enthusiasm every time you walk in any door, to kiss you before the first bite of every meal, to avoid the meal tax, to give you the last part of my popsicles with wooden sticks, and to scratch your back regularly without asking for one in return. That's important. I vow to be your rock during turbulent times, to always maintain our open and honest communication, and to make you laugh at least 10 times a day, minimum, because laughter is proven to make you live longer, and by that account, I think we're living forever. I promise to choose love every day, to choose to see the beauty in you even when life presents its challenges, and to never deny your hand in a spontaneous dance session, whether it's in our kitchen or in public, or tonight. I will also choose to forgive, to understand, and to nurture our love with patience and kindness. And that patience also applies during any first round of Catan. In the end, I just want to thank you for not only choosing me, but for being you, my calm, handsome, stoic, patient, and determined and hilarious partner for life. Yes, I've loved every version of you to come. I've loved every version of you, and I'll love every version of you to come, because spending my life loving you will be the greatest thing I ever do. Te Ubesk.
I, Sergio Lois, do take you, Taylor Odinsky, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, and for poorer. Through sickness and in health, I will love you and cherish you all the days of my life. In the presence of all of our loved ones, I give you this promise.
I, Taylor Odinsky, do take you, Sergio Lois, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. I will love you and cherish you all the days of my life. In the presence of all of our loved ones, I give you this promise.
The couple will now exchange rings as a physical symbol of the promise they're making today. Sergio, as a symbol and a reminder of your commitment, repeat after me.
Taylor, I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love and honor you. Please wear it as a daily sign of my commitment to you.
Sergio, I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love and honor you. Please wear it as a daily sign of my commitment to you.
Sergio and Tay have declared their intent of a commitment to each other, as witnessed by all of us. But we, their community of friends and family, are invited parties to this commitment, and thus have a responsibility to them. And so, do you, who are present today, vow to support Dan and Tay in love, to contribute to this new community and support them in their marriage? In front of your closest friends and family, and by the authority given to me by the two of you only, I pronounce you husband and wife. Sergio, you may finally kiss your bride.
I feel the change is coming, it's closer every day. I feel the waters rising, just like a tidal wave. So go and tell your brother and sisters all the same. We gotta come together for a brighter day. Everybody, shout it out. Let's get together, here and now. Everybody, raise your voices and gather around. Gather around. Oh, come on, everybody.
Where do I start when it comes to our pink-haired beauty? I'm actually going to fast forward past Taylor's early childhood and get right to her latter years in Fort McMurray. Having moved there when she was only 2.5, she spent the next 12 years comfortably living life. It really was the only one she knew. She was finishing up her second semester in grade 9 when her world was turned upside down. How dare her dad take a job in Calgary? How dare we think about moving? And how dare we think she was leaving all her friends and coming with us? Many tears were shed. They weren't all hers in the months leading up to the move. In the end, her dad and I did win the battle, and we did relocate, all three of us. Looking back, Taylor, you only have to look at the handsome man you're sitting beside, aka your husband, to know moving to Calgary was just one of the best things that's ever happened to you. I'm going to move on to a couple other positives that you can credit to your Calgary move. First off, your ringette career really took off. The game was, and still is, one of your very first loves. As a newborn, being constantly carted around to arenas to watch your sister play made you want to get out on the ice years before you were even old enough to. I swear you knew how to play the game long before you ever got the chance. We suited you up when you were 4, and you've been playing ever since. Your talent as a player and your knowledge of the game earned you a spot on your very first AA ringette team the summer we moved to Calgary. How awesome was that you played ringette at the highest level for 4 years, you made it to nationals each of those 4 years, and came home with a medal all 4 times. One of those was gold, Canadian Championship in Charlottetown, PEI. What a highlight that was. To this day, we are still so proud to be able to come watch you play ringette. And how cool is it that your partner in crime is not only your team's manager, but now you can refer to him as husband? Second of all, let me acknowledge another one of your talents, the artistic one. This talent didn't start in Calgary, but it peaked here. From a super young age, your drawings and painting abilities were apparent. Thank you, Grandma O, for passing this down to Taylor. Not yet in kindergarten, you spent hours drawing the covers of countless Disney VHS tapes. Later on, you excelled in art class in high school, and then through 3 years of hard work, you earned your design degree at ACAD. Within that first year of graduating, you began to make a name for yourself. You started in the basement, painting celebrities with white acrylic on black canvases. They started selling. You produced more. They kept selling. Slowly but steadily, opportunities came knocking on your door, and your work as an artist started to become known literally worldwide. You became an entrepreneur, you opened up your studio, and you've been running a kick-ass business for a number of years now. The sky's the limit, Missy. Yay at Tay Ski. You are independent and resilient and hardworking and funny and passionate. You've always worn your heart on your sleeve. Never lose any of those qualities. They are all part of what makes you so special. And finally, Dan, thank you for choosing Taylor. She needed you when you first connected almost 10 years ago. Not gonna lie, you started off on the slow side. But hey, when you realized what you'd found in her and her in you, we're all witnessing where that journey has brought you both to this special day. Okay. Thank you for loving our daughter, for treating her with kindness, for letting her know how much she matters to you, and for always, always supporting her. Shout out to Marcel and Bobby for raising a true gentleman. Thank you. Welcome to the family, Dan. We're proud to call you our son-in-law, and we're so thankful that Taylor can drive. On a bit of a serious note, you two, the commitment and respect you have for each other has always been apparent and is so great to see. Except when you're playing games together, then the gloves come off and things get serious. May your future together continue to be filled with much happiness and years of adventure. Let's toast the newlyweds. We love you guys.
As the father of the bride, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to the Tay and Dan show, the wedding that Air Canada didn't want to happen.
That's right.
So, again, I didn't know where I was going to end up in the spiel here. So, let me take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming. It's great. We've met an incredible group of Tay's friends. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Romanians for traveling so far. Welcome, Dan. and the rest of the Loas family to what the Odinsky, what might be the bit of a mayhem of the Odinsky family. Flower girls, amazing. But what about those booze boys? Whoa, look, we got Patron and Glenlivet. Woo! What are you saying?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Going with this.
I was just happy.
Oh,
Okay. All right. We talked about the mayhem.
okay.
Taylor, our miracle child, our surprise. Apparently, I probably told too many people in the pool too many things.
Bringing it up again.
Unfortunately, she spent several decades having her former princess sister telling her that she was a mistake. So it's not surprising that Taylor, we've all known to love and admire, is such a quiet, reserved person, unable to form a real opinion on anything, hard to make a decision, just. So really, when you think about it, it's amazing that Dan was able to put this all together by himself. Okay, I'm teasing. They've done such an amazing job. The white party, the gifts, the boat. Actually, I felt like this whole thing was about me. And so really, and I think you can all agree that they have done an amazing job. They're an incredible couple. We all love them. You, Taylor and Dan, you make each other laugh, and that is so important. We love you. Congratulations. And, I forgot earlier. Damn, So I forgot to explain the rules. The rules are, if for some reason any of the speakers kind of, they startle or,
Speak too long.
no. What's my time? Anyway,
You're over it.
so if for some reason somebody kind of stumbles and whatever, the call from you as a group is sociable, and we all have a drink,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Sociable!
You're so ridiculous.
Good evening, dear family and friends. I'm Elizabeth, mother of the groom, and I couldn't be happier to be here today to celebrate the union between Sergio and Taylor. It's an honor to welcome you and see that you all traveled from far and wide to celebrate with us. As you have noticed, I am not calling my son, I'm calling him Sergio and not Dan or Daniel, because this is the name close to our heart. Sergio was a very cute and happy baby boy, always smiling and laughing. And now that I look back, I have watched him grow into a handsome man and with a wonderful personality. He's trusting, determined, and committed, quality that make him unique and special. Everyone he meets is touched by his kindness and generosity. Words cannot express how proud of him we are. And now, something funny about Sergio. When we arrived in Canada, 6-year-old Sergio had a limited grasp of English. His initial attempts to navigate this unfamiliar environment were adorable. Upon starting grade 1, his teacher spoke to him in English, of course, for nearly a week. Despite not understanding, Sergio just smiled and nodded along, yes, yes. The teacher, sensing something amiss, consulted his brother Gabriel, and of course, he confirmed Sergio's language barrier. The memories of those moments still bring laughter when we remember how cute he was reacting to a new country and a strange language. By grade 2, Sergio's English surprised his new teacher, who questioned why he was attending ESL classes. She was astonished to learn that he had only been in Canada for a year. Yeah. Sergio, today you embark on a new chapter of your life, and I'm sure that it will be filled with love, laughter, and beautiful memories. I am truly happy that you found the love of your life. Dear Taylor, we welcome you to our family with lots of love, and we are excited about the wonderful times we will share together as a family. Your love added a special glow to Sergio's eyes, and for that we are grateful. Fun fact, we are a family that finds the one in high school. I met Marcel, Gabriel met Jessica, and Sergio met you. And even though you two picked up the relation later, that New Year's Eve kiss from high school marked the beginning of this beautiful love. Taylor, you are a very loving and thoughtful person. And one of the many wonderful things you did for Sergio, it was special for me. On his 25th birthday, you surprised him with a unique gift. You organized a scavenger hunt for him, tracing his journey through all the places he grew up since he came to Canada. From our first apartment to our next house, to his school and favorite spots like the observatory, you planted clues for him to guess where to go next. It was truly amazing. Today, you officially joined our family, and I have a poem I would like to share with you that describes how we feel about you. Dear Taylor, to know you is to love you. And very soon we saw that you are our daughter, not just our daughter-in-law. You add so much to our family with your very special touch. To know you is to love you, and we love you very much. Congratulations, Sergio and Taylor. Embrace this new chapter with love, gratitude, and sense of adventure. Cherish each other, be each other's rock, and I sure do hope that you make each other laugh until you cry. You both bring out the best in each other, and together you will accomplish great things. You will always have our love, support, and heartfelt wishes for a lifetime of happiness. Cheers. Phew.
Hello, everybody. What else could I say after the beautiful speeches of Taylor's parents and my lovely wife? Not too much, but I have few thoughts I would like to share with you. Today, we celebrate the union of my son and his beautiful bride. Sergio, you are a kind, loving, responsible man, and I stand here with heartfelt gratitude for having such an exceptional son. I consider myself truly blessed to have not just one, but two remarkable sons in my life. To those who know me, my wish for a daughter has been wonderfully fulfilled. Until today, I cherished having one incredible daughter-in-law and two adorable granddaughters from my older son, Gabriel. Now, the world multiplies as I gain another amazing daughter-in-law. Taylor, welcome to our family. I would also like to thank Jan and Captain Dave, Taylor's parents, for raising such a wonderful and loving girl. We consider you as our daughter many years ago, and now we are looking forward to making great memories together. You are beautiful and smart, an excellent, talented painter, widely appreciated, and recognized as a great artist. We love you, and we are very proud of you. And a little secret, Taylor. I am pleased that you appreciate and enjoy my homemade sour cherry Vichinata. You call it Vichy. You call it Vichy. In the end, I would like to wish the newlyweds a long and happy marriage, to have beautiful and smart kids, grandkids, yeah, no pressure, and live life to the fullest. There is only one happiness in life: to love and be loved. And for all of us, let's enjoy the party and have fun. Thank you very much.
Hi, good evening. For those that I have yet to meet this week, my name's Michelle. I'm Tay's maid of honor, as Rich just pointed out there. I wanted to start by saying thank you to each and every one of you who made the trip down here to Mexico. As many of you know, the planning and organizing to get here has been anything but smooth for Dan and Tay. I've heard all of it, and it's far more than anybody should go through. I met both Dan and Tay in high school. Dan taught me, or rather tried to teach me, how to drive standard in our high school parking lot, which despite our best efforts, I still can't do. That's no fault of the teacher here. He's far more patient than I could ever deserved. Which for those of you that know Dan, know that he is a kind and patient man. And although I can't tell you the exact time Tay and I met in high school, I can tell you we were not like best of friends in high school, but we didn't not like each other either. But our friendship that we have today did not start there. I really started getting to know Tay after high school. It was around 2010. She decided to move into our mutual friend's frat house and thought that living with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old boys was a great idea. However, I must give credit where credit is due. Her presence in that house was a blessing, as she was the voice of reason on numerous occasions. She was pretty much living on a set of Jackass with a bunch of Johnny Knoxvilles. A few of our friends sitting here today can attest to that and can thank her for preventing some likely disastrous injuries. She eventually moved out of that frat house, and I saw her less during that time. But then the year 2014 came around, and I know what you're thinking. That's the year Dan and Tay met. Albeit that is correct, but coincidentally, that's when our friendship really, truly took off as well. It's our anniversary as well. And I'm sure Dan and I could get into a heated argument about who was the driving force behind Tay's greatest life choices that year. But in all honesty, Dan has been a catalyst within her life. Everyone who knows her knows that she has the power to shift the energy in a room. She is the life of the party and makes everyone feel welcomed. She has this effortless ability to spark up conversations with everyone, everywhere she goes. You try to say goodbye at the door and you're there for another 45 minutes. People who meet her are instantly drawn to her charismatic personality and want to be best friends with her. It truly is a privilege to be standing here as your maid of honor today. I could really go on forever about the two of them and how perfect they are for each other, but they may start playing that music that they do to celebrities at the end of their speech, and we want to, yeah, and Dave took up all the time, and we want to get this party started here. But lastly, really quickly, before we continue, I want Dan and Tay to open the box that's in front of them right now. It's a clock, and on that clock, the time is 2:34. It's the time they had their first kiss as husband and wife in Mexico in front of all their friends and family. This clock is a physical representation of your love and your vows shared with one another today. I love you. I love you both so much, and it has been such a privilege to be standing here. Now, if you could all join me in raising your glasses and give a toast to the couple. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness so strong that if you had the chance to do it over again, you'd choose each other. Cheers.
So I have no props, and I'm the last guy before the party. So, here's to Dan and Taylor. Let's do it. Right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Hello, everyone. For those I haven't met, my name is Gabriel. I'm Dan's older, better-looking brother. I am honored to say a few words, but first I need to start with something a bit more serious. I know it was addressed, but I need to talk about the double life that he's been leading. Yeah, I can see some of you are confused because the reality is that he's not Dan, or even Dan the man for that matter. Because to about half of us in this room, he's Sergio. If you need to practice, think of Sergio, but with a U at the end. Now that that's out of the way. Going back, Sergio and I were your typical siblings growing up. The kind that could go from best friends to mortal enemies in about a minute. Okay, maybe I was a bit more mischievous with you, but I had to take advantage of that 5-year gap. And yes, you threatened to call mom on me more times than I could count. But despite all that, our bond only grew stronger with time. Among the chaos, what stands out the most was our brotherly love that could overlook any squabble in any instant. Even at a young age, it was clear that his family meant everything to him. He showed his love with acts of kindness and selfishness, and he always supported me by going along with any ideas I had, like prank calling people, only to find out what star 69 was. For those unfamiliar with star 69, I can explain later. And now that I think of it, maybe that one was your idea. He was my closest friend and confidant growing up, especially after our family moved to Canada as young boys. The days we spent on Bonaventure Drive, walking to school together, learning the ropes of life in Canada, laid the foundation for a friendship that will never break. His support growing up was unwavering and continues today. I'd like to think I was supportive, even though I maybe didn't join in on some of your questionable phases growing up. For example, I didn't share the same love for yo-yos that you did, but to each their own, I guess. But memories of us trading Pokemon cards against the neighborhood kids, or you doing that special sports interview on me after the big soccer game with the wooden spoon microphone is forever ingrained in me. Now, as adults, I'm incredibly grateful that we share so many similarities and values and outlook on life. And yes, while it's typical for the younger sibling to look up to the older one, I do admit I find myself admiring Sergio for his grounded nature, his integrity, and his strong work ethic. I'm proud to call you my brother. I can't forget about the beautiful bride, Taylor. You look amazing. From the moment I met you, I could see the light you bring into Dan's life. You're bubbly, talented, hardworking, and yet so humble. You truly bring out the inner kid in him. Together, Dan and Taylor are the perfect match. They adore each other, motivate each other, and yes, even compete with each other. From their early apartment days, they had epic video game battles. And there's one other interesting game they like to play where Dan ran around naked and Taylor chased him. We're not going to ask what happened when you caught him, but maybe a story for another day. Taylor even uncovered Dan's love for ringette and his true passion of being a assistant coach. To wrap things up, Sergio, I want you to know that while Taylor may grab the attention with her infectious energy and personality, I can see how she looks at you. You are her rock, dare I say her muse, art reference, huh? And your love for each other is evident in every glance, every touch, and every shared laugh. You two are a beautiful example of partnership and support, and I couldn't be happier to witness this next chapter of your lives together. So, here's to Dan and Taylor. I love you both. May your life together be filled with love, laughter, and plenty of naked chases. Cheers.
Thanks, Kate. That was so nice.
I don't know if I can. That was so nice from everybody.
I need a moment.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was
We're
incredible.
crying.
Yeah.
We weren't ready for that. We just thought we'd take this opportunity, though, to not only thank all those lovely speeches, Dave. I'm just kidding. That we had.
Thank you.
Captain Dave, of course.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. Amazing to all those speeches out there. Thank you very much. And wanted to take the opportunity right now to thank everybody else here. everybody helping us out. The food was delicious. The bar's a bit underutilized so far, but I think we're about to get there. So thank you to everybody helping us out. And thank you to our amazing wedding coordinator, Luz. She's done an incredible job. Yes, it's unbelievable. Yes, and of course, this beautiful team in front of us who's been taking amazing photos and videos of us all day long. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And of course, I want to thank our parents for helping us out and for those amazing speeches, and of course to everybody who's here. This has honestly been the best week of our lives. It's not over yet. Tonight, tomorrow, it's going to be amazing. But so far, it's been just incredible. So looking out.
Let's take a moment. Look at them all. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
We didn't think we'd cry, and we're both blubbering messes. But yeah, no, I'm just sweating. It's not crying. But yeah, just like what he said, we're so grateful you came so far. You spent so much time to be with us, and it's all come together tonight, and it feels so good for. We both did it.
Yes, you did.
But it's so cool to see it all come together like this, and we're just so excited to party with you all.
Yes, come for the love. Stay for the party. Thank you all so much. This is incredible. Thank you.
Love you.
Oh my, what you do to me? Like lightning when I'm swimming in the sea. From the very first time we loved, every time that you lift me up to the heaven and stars above.
Oh, Lord of mercy, I'm begging you, please. I'm feeling drained, I need love. You charge me up like electricity. Jumpstart my heart with your love. There's an energy when you hold me, when you touch me. It's so powerful, I can feel it. When you hold me, when you touch me. It's so powerful. There's an energy when you hold me, when you touch me. It's so powerful, I can feel it. When you hold me, when you touch me. It's so powerful. Come on. Oh, I was born, yeah, I was made for this. To be a legend, to be glorious. Refined by fire, you'll soon be seeing sparks of gold. Sparks of gold. So how you like it, what you think of me? No, I won't stop till I make history. One for the ages, soon it will be etched in stone. Etched in stone. Got the green light, no more red lights. Got the green light, are you ready for this? Got the green light, there's no red light. Got the green light, I'm ready to go.